So I'll show you how to do something like this that looks like realistic. It's basically two tricks, one about the chess piece itself and one about the board. So the tools we're gonna use is 2000 by 2500 canvas. We're gonna use very basic palette colors. I'll use the monoline brush most of the time, one of the calligraphy brushes. It's a basic one, and I created a stamp, and I'll share it with you in the description for free. So first, I'm gonna go with the stamp, which is the chess piece itself. Of course, you're gonna adjust the size. It depends on what you want, how big it is. I'll go with 50, right? That's 50. Or about 47, something like that. You can always change the size of it using the adjusting tool. So now we created the piece. Go ahead and fill it with the color you like. I'm gonna go with black. So it looks like 3D already, but with few steps, basically about the shadowing and the light, you're gonna create a better realistic 3D dimension that's gonna have some depth to it. You can add another layer, clip a mask, choose this color, which is the white, and all of the work is gonna be using the airbrushes, the soft one and the soft airbrush. For the small details, I'll use this one, which is a basic brush. So you need to start, like, imagine the light is coming from here, from this angle, okay? And it's a round shape, right? So this is how you're gonna design your lighting on top of the piece. I'm gonna speed up the video a little bit. Before I do that, just make sure that while you work on the curve, because it's a round shape, you need to adjust the opacity of the brush based on the area, and you will see how I will do it. See? It looks realistic, right? So now we are done with the chest piece. Remember, we still have these areas not filled, so we're gonna fill the areas that they are in the shadow with a darker color, like a black, because the black is the basic color we have here. And we're gonna leave this one and this one and this one, because it's on the light, we're gonna leave it white. Okay, let's hide it, create a new layer, black as well. We'll go with calligraphy brush, and we're gonna create a line to represent the board. This is how we're gonna do it. It's because, again, it's not a 2-piece dimension, it's a 3-piece dimension, and so there is a depth in the drawing. So you're gonna make sure that you're gonna manipulate the pieces or the squares on the board to represent the depth. So this is how we're gonna do it. See, it's like a triangle. I already prepared one. We're gonna fill this with white or a lighter shade of a gray and black colors to represent the board, like this. And then gonna use this color to fill the rest of the areas. Now let's work on the depth, but before that there are some kind of shading and lighting work. It's a bit touches, but it's gonna give it a big impact, trust me. So here is a layer, clip and mask. I'm gonna go with white, airbrushing, the soft one, lower down the opacity, the size, and make it overlay. Start with the edges. So I'm gonna remove the opacity because I want you to see how it looks like at the beginning, then I will put it back later. It's mostly on the edges. Overlay. Maybe you're not going to be able to see it perfectly on the camera, or you can, but do you see that? There is an effect already. There's a lighting effect in a place. Merge it down. Now we're going to work on the board. There's a very simple trick to show different blurry levels, to show depth on the board. How? I'm gonna go to the first layer, which one I called it by using a rename tool or function, a bottom. I'm gonna go to selection, rectangle, then I will choose, no, not this one, the top part of it, copy, it's already here. I'm gonna rename it into top, go back to this layer, rectangle, I'm gonna choose the middle, which is the second part, copy, it's here, rename it middle, just to avoid confusion. They have to be in this arrangement. Now we're gonna work on creating the depth of the board. So starting with the top, go to adjustment tools, the Gaussian blur, the layer, gonna go about 70%. Now the middle, less blurry, let's say 6%. We'll keep the bottom as it is because it's the closest one to the eye. Replace it wherever you want. I'm gonna place it here. Now we'll create a shadow to this piece using a new layer, or reference it, go to black, soft brush, first lower the opacity and adjust it based on what you want. I think I'll increase the opacity a bit, and that's too much. I'm gonna hide the background just to have a clear visibility to this layer. From here, I'm gonna use the freedom tool to adjust the shadow of the piece. I think that's okay. Go back to this one. We'll merge it, and then we're going to create a new layer behind everything. Fill it with the black, all of it, and maybe, let me see, maybe I will create some effect on the background. Yeah, maybe that's gonna look nice. Get your blur, the maximum. Yeah, no, I think that's fine. And then, look, this is just extra steps I like to do all the time. Like last touches, just to give it some nice final touches. So if you notice that you lost the lighting on these areas, so I'm gonna choose white, fill the areas that you're looking to light, black, because I don't want to light this area, I need this black. We can duplicate this one, move it, make it smaller a bit, placed it close to it, like it's sitting on the other square. And because it's further, you may want to blur it a bit. 2.8%. I want to create another faraway one. Downsize it, place it in the middle, behind this one. Again, you will blur it because it's far away. I'll go 3 point something percent, like 3.2. I don't like the background, how it looks like, so I'll change it into totally black. Yeah, now it looks better. It's long, more powerful and strong. I like to create that kind of pieces because I use it mostly for the background of my iPad, for background of my phone. See? Now you have a 3D piece with just playing with the lighting a bit, not even the shadowing, the lighting and the blur percentage. You have depth and you have a 3D curvy pieces. I hope you enjoy it. You create your own and let me know what you think. I have everything linked in the description. And please tag me on my Instagram when you create your own piece so I can take a look at it. Thank you for watching.